Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katherine Young and I am a creative. And you have landed in my 30 Days Thrifting Goodwill series. And today we are in West St. Paul. And their Goodwill here is one that I've been to many times. But the parking lot is pretty packed today. So it's about 11 a.m. So let's go inside and see what we can see. Goodwill is one of the most common thrift store chains across the U.S. And here in the Twin Cities, Minnesota, we have a lot of them. And I asked y'all if you would like a thrifting series in Goodwill, and well, by overwhelming majority, you said yes. So come along with me as we go thrifting here in the land of 10,000 lakes. We'll go from store to store, a new store each day, and we'll find some amazing vintage deals, some items we can quickly flip for a profit, and some items to collect. We'll also find some surprises along the way. So join me for 30 days thrifting Goodwill. Let's see what's in store. All right, y'all, this is one of my favorite locations. So you are coming with me today at kind of like my stomping ground, if you will. So I definitely know my way around this store. So I'm turning in and it looks like they have a whole setup right here. This is new. I'm very excited about this. It looks really nice. And this piece instantly caught my eye. I think that's a good price on that. Love that color. Now I am heading over to the purses. I always am looking for vintage purses. That one is a little older, not a style I'm looking for. Those are modern. They're kind of made to look like the vintage straw bags. Cute pattern on that one. That one's got a nice textured fabric. Not really seeing anything here. I then discovered they had purses in the aisles now. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to check the aisle end caps. I know some of these can do really well, these seatbelt purses, but I just don't know much about them. I don't know if there's like a certain brand or not sure, but I know some of those can sell really well. Checking out more of the end caps. Not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of this whole purse on the end cap thing. I would rather have them all in one location. Maybe that's just me being lazy because maybe America. Maybe it's actually easier to see more purses this way with them spread out. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I think also because they're more towards the ground, I feel like I'm not seeing them as easily, and I feel like I might be missing things. This was a cool 80s purse, but it was in such bad shape that I did have to pass. Now we are over in the artwork. Thought this was kind of a neat framed print with that really fun graphic on there. Thought the price was good. So I am going to put that in my cart for now. Not sure if I'm going to get it. Let's see what else. Oh, I actually really like that mirrored window thing. I think that's interesting. Ooh, I really like this piece down here. It feels very Hudson River School. Beautiful print. Oof, yeah, I love that. It feels very much like that artistic movement that I just adore. And well, let's see. What else am I seeing? Another one of these framed pieces. It might even be the same person that donated the first one I grabbed, $2.99. I love the graphics. And then over here we have some beautiful prints. And I see this Jesus one all the time. It is breaking out of the frame, so I looked for the price and seeing $14.99, I was really surprised with it being damaged. I really love that print, that Native American one. And then you guys probably saw this while I was looking at the artwork. I love this stack of chairs. They're that really hard plastic, they're not foam. These just take me back. They just make me think of school cafeteria, just kind of fun. I think it would be really fun if you did like camping or something. It's pretty cool. I really loved this shelf. If I had a place for it, I would pick it up. It also had been marked down. I thought it was a really, really good deal. I've seen people paint the columns on this, and it just looks super striking. Really fun vintage piece of furniture. Really fun to see that. Now we're in lamp graveyard territory, y'all. Thought that was very pretty. Loved the painting on it. I have very similar lamps in my bedroom, and for that price, it is staying there. This was super duper cute, and then I realized that there were a bunch of these. It isn't something I'm going to sell because it's really hard to store these, but look at these little matching. Aren't those adorable? I also don't do well with things that are like for baby, like I just never have done well. But I mean, those are stinking cute. I really, really like those. Now we're over in a stylized end cap. I thought that is kind of neat, that beer stein. And then down here, there were some cute items. I'm trying to get to the piece that I think is California pottery. I'm trying to get to this piece. I thought that was really lovely. Thought that was a good price on it too. These trays I see a lot and they're just really cheaply made, so I don't pick them up. But I still really like the way it looks styled, right? Isn't that nice? Now we are on another end cap. I thought these were neat. They remind me of like the angels made out of metal. Instead, these are a mariachi band. I love it. Baby planters, I just don't pick up. Too bad that bookend was broken. And I thought that was so cute, right? I really, really cute. Really cute. Now we are in the wood aisle. What will we see today? We will see this dude. I see these little figurines all the time. They're really common. That's really neat. That's like a sewing accessory where you can put spools on it and such. I liked this box. It is obviously modern, but I still thought it had a really good look. And I thought this was neat. So I didn't find any markings on it, but the reason I kind of looked it over more than other items is it reminded me of Mackenzie Child with that checkered kind of thing happening. So I just gave it more of a look than I would typically something like this. Love this. Really cool vintage find. It is missing all the blades on top that make it spin. So it's just not worth getting with like the major component not there. Now we are on the opposite side of the aisle, and this is just a bit of a mishmash. This technically should be the wood aisle, but we got shot glasses, and I was checking to see if that was the bottom of a fairy lamp, actually. And there is some metal stuff and some candle stuff, a ginger jar without a lid. So I don't really know what's going on in this aisle. Here's wood items, which makes sense across from the other wood side of the aisle. Um, I thought that little picture frame was super cute. It's modern, but it was really cute. Vintage letter holder. And I really liked this set. It's not something I'm interested in selling, but I do think it could be a good pickup for someone. And I see these shoes everywhere. I also thought this was super cute. You could do a display with this piece and the shoes, and I think that would be stinking adorable. Thought that was neat. I've never seen one as a container. Has anyone seen this before? It was just a new thing to me. I don't know anything about it, so I did leave it there, but I thought it was pretty cool. And I actually did like these lighthouses. Now we are in the metal aisle. I thought that tile was actually super beautiful. I haven't tried to sell tiles yet. That's something I haven't tried. Now, this spittoon is a reproduction, probably from like the 80s or 90s. Um, Pineapples mean hospitality, so I do think they're interesting, but that was definitely modern. Um, that was a really pretty candlestick, and I loved these. I really did think about picking these up, but these would be a pain in the butt to store. But I do think they were a good find, and they were priced super reasonably for how neat they were. Ooh, oh no, y'all. This is a Victorian set. Ooh, and that purple it's purple glass. It is not flashed on, but I do not need this. I do not need this. It would be hard to ship. Ugh, walk away, Catherine. Just walk away. There's one of those string holders. There's some Avon. I know a lot of people collect that line, the red, the Cape Cod. Let's see, what else do we got here? Honestly, y'all, I'm still thinking about that set, that drinking set. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have left it. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, we are in the candles and candle holder section, trying to see what we can see. Again, I was checking for fairy lamp potential. Lots of clear glass in these aisles. We always have clear glass in these aisles. And this really caught my attention. I've seen things similar to this, but not with the heart shapes. And so this isn't a typical pickup for me, but I think I am going to grab that. I think that's really neat. Now, lots of clear glass here. Lots of clear glass. That's a really beautiful lidded compote. Gorgeous. And for the price, that is a good buy. Gorgeous like punch bowl. That design's really neat. I don't know if I've ever seen it before. I always feel bad because clear glass doesn't translate well on film. This video doesn't show how striking these pieces are. That is a real antique. That is a beautiful pattern. Now we are going down like the kitchen stuff aisle. I love little owl figurines. I have a few of them. I'm not really sure why I have a few of them, but I do. Lots of creamers there. And these are neat. So these look to be modern, I think, but it's the same idea as like the hugger shakers. So these are huggers, but they're pastel ghosts and they're souvenir pieces. It was really weird. I've never seen anything like that. And then down here, that probably had like a tomato on the inside, that piece. Ooh, and I really love this little guy. Oh, so cute. Oof, big chip, big chip. Ugh, but he's really neat, right? I love the lines on him and how stylized he is. And with that big chip, this little guy still costs you $6.99. Goodness. Ooh. Ooh, look at all these redware teapots. Oh, okay. Walk away, Catherine. Just walk away. You don't need them. Walk away. We're over in the glasses section. I see this cute strawberry one. I've sold a bunch of strawberry stuff this summer, so I'm surprised how well the strawberry pattern has been selling for me lately. Lots of clear glass. Now we're over in the teacups, and there's some really pretty teacups here. Those look really high end. Why does Goodwill put stuff right on the label, right on the mark? I swear they do it intentionally. Do y'all think they do it intentionally? I mean, the sticker could have went anywhere and it went right over the identifying mark. These are little milk glass pieces I thought were cute. I'm not seeing any cups that I'm super thrilled about yet. Ooh, I do love that. I'm a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, so I would keep this for myself, but it does have damage. So I do decide to pass, but I thought that was a really cool find. This is a lovely cup too. Now we are over in the vases. Spaces for vases. There's some really striking pieces in here that have some age that I'm noticing. Down in that bottom shelf, there were the two pieces. Here's another piece that looks to have some age. I actually have this piece in milk glass, so I really like that compote. This was stunning. This was an exceptional piece. Because it was broken, I passed. If this wasn't broken, I would snatch it up in a heartbeat. All those like reticulated openings, that is an amazing piece. This is obviously modern, but again, really just stunning. And I loved this one too. Again, modern but stunning. They had some really great bases. Um, a lot of modern stuff, but still really, really pretty. Here is an end cap of vases, and there's some mid-century there. Love this one. I thought this was a pretty darn good price if you're looking for this style. Ugh, I could just see that with more mid-century glass. Really great. Really, really great. See, see. Oh, filming around people isn't easy. But yeah, I, I like these pieces, not enough to pick them up and store them. And then I was like, that is cool. That is really different. I'm guessing it's a local artisan. It is signed. I have yet to figure out who made this, and I love it. Really beautiful basin there, right? It probably did have a big old pitcher at one point to sit in that wash basin, but it's just beautiful. That globe there is not it is not vintage, and it is home goods, so it's not something I'll pick up. I am seeing more and more of these Gone with the Wind figurines. I think now that people know more context around that movie, I think a lot of people are donating them because I see them often. Got a little lefting guy here, or is he Homeco? Homeco. He's a little Homeco guy. I thought she was pretty, and she is a music box. Oh, and this little candle holder, really cute, or I guess little bud vase or something. I just thought she was cute. I don't think I can make a profit on her at the $5.99 price though. Ooh, and then up here, see, there's like a big picture. That's what would have been the wash basin. I love these cider pitchers. Really good price on it, but I have one that still hasn't moved for me yet. So I am passing on this, but oh, I love the cider pitchers. They have such a great shape, such cool Victorian pieces. Ugh, this breaks my heart. This just shouldn't have been on the shelf. It's too fragile. It's just that piece isn't going to last. You just know it's not. And it sucks, you know? That should have been put in their case up front. Little tea bag holder, but it was only one, not a set. That caught my eye, but it does have a big old chip in the front. So we're just going to leave that there. Oh, and we have a trio of Avon here. Those are really pretty for display, but yeah, they are Avon. They're pretty common. And then I was looking at the houses because I've been thinking about making like a haunted house, painting it myself, and I think the church would look really well to become like a haunted church. I don't know. I always have too many ideas and too many projects. These are kind of cute. I think they're party light, little tea light holders, kind of a fairy lamp, kind of, but they won't sell. Thought these little Southwest hangers were cool, and they're super light. Now we're on the other side of this aisle, and I instantly saw this vase. I was really attracted to it. I just don't really have a reason to buy it. But I thought it was really beautiful. It might even be a high-end vase, and I might have left it behind. I don't know. Thought it was lovely. That's cute. It's kind of made to look like Balik. This is kind of neat. It's like a pottery fairy lamp kind of, but like actually looks like a fairy house. It is two pieces for a tea light. I really liked that. I didn't know if it would sell though, so I did leave that. Here is a bunch of hobnail milk glass. I'm kind of just looking to see what the prices are on it. I am not going to buy hobnail milk glass. I feel like you can find it everywhere. So I always do kind of like look and see what they're asking for it, but it's not something that I pick up anymore. And I thought this piece was really, really neat, but it's broken. I'm very sad that it was broken because it is like really groovy 70s kitsch and weird. Like I thought that was a really neat piece. Here's another milk glass piece. I really like the reticulated edge. And I think the price is nice on that. That's a really pretty one. Now we're over in like the candles. And look, another one of these. So this matches that one thing I picked up, so I am going to grab it. They also have some carts out just before I'm leaving here, so I decided to just look through there a little bit, little snooping, but I really don't find anything for me. I like that old suitcase. I have nothing I can do with it though. But it's fun to see what's in the carts. And then right up front, they have kind of like a curated section. I thought this was beautiful, the curated set. But they do have it priced accordingly. So it's not something I'm going to pick up, but I do really like it. I like when the stores have these curated sections. I think it's just, again, it just makes the shopping experience better. And who doesn't need a kitty in a Victorian boot, huh? I really like him. So I thought that went really well in there. I bought stuff that isn't like typically in my wheelhouse, but I thought this was just so beautiful. And I loved that there was, let's see, this matching piece. So I think that's a really neat set for someone to pick up. And then I am truly in love with this vase. I could not find the maker. Here's the signature on the bottom. I really do think it's probably just a local artist. But I love the mixed media, how they pressed in materials to make those designs. I think that's really neat. And I love that it says generosity. So here's hoping that I do good on this as well. If you like vintage, thrifting, creative projects, and more, please subscribe. I'd love to have you hang out and follow me along on more adventures. If you love this Thrifting at Goodwill series, I will link the playlist right up here and you can watch more. And that's it, y'all. Stay creative. Bye. So full stop. It's hours later. Your girl had thrifter's remorse. So I went back and I did get that set. I think it is super beautiful. I don't think I'm gonna make a ton of profit on it, but I think it's super beautiful. And I also found some other things. I picked up this. It's in great condition. It's one of those Hall Aladdin style teapots. I found some other things too. So I'm going to include a small haul at this end of the video because yeah, I cleaned up in there and that was unexpected. So, okay, now enjoy the haul and I'll talk to you later. Okay, I did get that teapot as I showed you. I have seen this in other colors, but the yellow was really nostalgic for me, and you can tell it was definitely from an estate sale. Loved this piece I grabbed. Uh, it's just really striking. Wedgwood vibes, the pink. Thought it was a great find. Thought this was really kitschy and fun. I think someone will love it. I'll probably save it for a live sale, But oof, I have lots of tape to get off. Ugh. She is super cute. She does have damage, but she is going into my personal collection. And at that price, she is a great find. She typically goes for 10 times that much on eBay. So I'm excited to add her to my own personal collection. And I picked up these pigeons. Ugh, I think this is just so striking. I believe this is Shawnee. I thought it was a great find at that price. It was priced a bit high, but no damage and really striking piece. And I found this little bear, and he sold after listing him on eBay. A lot of the listings were shipping from overseas, and I think people liked that I was shipping in the US. And of course, I picked up this set. Even if I'm the only one that ever has it and I just keep it, it is gorgeous. I had to get it.